everybody asks the same question, like, when is enough enough? And it's an addiction, man. I'm a speed junkie, ever since I was a little kid. Like, my dad used to take us skiing all the time when we were little kids. He's like, oh yeah, go left and right. And me, it was just straight line. When I was in my teenager years, I could not afford it. I mean, something like this, I was dreaming. Back then, there was the E36 M3. That was my dream car. My room was filled with photos of the E36 M3. As the years went on, like a kid, you're always dreaming. Got into your 20s. You get a better and better job. Obviously, I got rid of my Honda Accord. And then it came to the point where it's like, oh, nice, I'm making decent money. Let me get myself a more expensive car. Like anything else, you just buy a more expensive car. And then when I started modifying my first vehicle, I think it was the X6M. We actually put an exhaust on it, some intakes. That's where it all started. How I met AJ from Autocraft. He's the guy that built this beast. I met him at a car meet. I pulled up with my car, and AJ has an E30 M3, a red one. Beauty. I love what you did with this car. We just started talking, And I was like, AJ, what do you do? We specialize in BMW. We do maintenance, repairs, upgrades. We're here in Long Island. I was like, let me ask you a question. Can you get me upgraded turbos? And he was like, yeah, no problem. So I sort of forgot about it, and AJ was like, he calls me 2 days later. He goes, you still want those turbos? I was like, yeah. He orders them for me. They literally came in 2-3 days later. And that's how the whole sort of story unwinded. Oh my God, yeah. I still remember it like it was today, man. It was basically, we were headed down to Maryland. I remember the day. It was a test and tune. So I lined up, I was like the third car out, and it was just one of those things. There was some moment that I felt was like the car was, I just felt like it was gonna go fast, But with cars, anything can happen. As soon as the car took off and you felt my helmet sort of like my head and hit the back of the seat, and I remember telling myself, I was like, damn, that felt good. And the car just started pulling and pulling and pulling. And then when I crossed the line, I looked at my draggy time, and it was showing like a 893. Everything just flashed so fast. I started thinking back where we started, where we are now, how fast the car went. It was sort of like, I couldn't believe it. It was screaming. It was just like, oh my God, it was just a team effort. It was definitely a memorable moment. What it took to get there, the frustrations, the up and downs. We always talk about it. People only see the end result. They never see the struggles. You want to give up, but you don't give up. And the thing is, if you have the right team behind you, you're gonna get there. Just don't give up. This is in a league of its own. Yeah, there are other cars that are faster, but to me, what we've done with this, what BMW has built, is just simply amazing. That's why I'm just so into this platform. What I tell people is like, when will I stop? Is when I get bored. We keep going faster and the car is performing and we're just getting faster and faster. So right now I'm having a lot of fun. So we're not stopping anytime soon.